Hi guys, Maikeru here. This is my video on how to plan your winter weekends. In this video I'll talk about all the different awesome things you can do during the winter weekends, alongside what I'll personally be doing, and I'll have different videos of different weekends as they come, either before or after, depending if I am making a guide for something in a weekend or if I'm just showing you progress from like the Slayer weekend that I'll be participating in, as it's going to be awesome. I'll also quickly talk about the Runescape advent calendar in this video as well. So let's get into it. So first up, I just want to give you some information to do with the winter weekends and the advent calendar. Winter weekends are back for all Runescape members. The weekends will begin Fridays at 12 o'clock UTC, which is game time. And the weekends will end on Mondays at 12 o'clock game time. This means that you have way over a weekend and you have a long weekend instead, in order to get insane gains from whatever event or activity you want to partake in. And the RuneScape Advent Calendar is also back this year. Every day you can unlock your Advent Calendar and even unlock previous ones if you missed a day or two. This means that if you missed the 4th of December and you came on the 5th of December, that doesn't matter, you'll be able to claim 4th and 5th of December on the 5th of December. Every day you will be given a different reward. Hopefully some high-end rewards will be in there. I know that last year Silverhawk boots were given out, so hopefully this year you get some nice big items. I know a lot of people will be wanting to try and get the spring cleaner or something, so hopefully they'll add something cool like that in with the holiday advent calendar. First up we have the Arc Weekend. The Arc Weekend is from the 2nd of December to the 5th of December. During this time you will receive the following: half price supplies, chance to not deplete Uncharted Isle resources, +2 daily Waco contracts, for which rerolls are free. 2 Origami will spawn instead of 1 on Uncharted Isles. So it might be a good idea to use up all your supplies during this weekend on all of the extra contracts you're doing and the extra Origami chances, or to finish your shark soups, etc. Because half price supplies save so many chimes, especially if you get the upgrade to the amount of supplies you can have at a given time. I managed to purchase 800 supplies at half price, which was absolutely crazy amount of savings just in that alone. So as you all know, I love the Ark, so this will be an amazing weekend for me. So make sure you stock up on those supplies and get some great gains on the Ark. Next up we have the Skilling Weekend. The Skilling Weekend is from the 9th of December to the 12th of December. During this time you will receive the following: double XP and reputation at Artisan Workshop. So before this weekend hits, I'm going to make an Artisan Workshop guide on fast and cheap ways of getting the Royal Cannon, and the fact that it's double XP and reputation during this weekend, it means you can get insane amount of XP and a really fast Royal Cannon. So I thought making the Artisan Workshop guide for you guys who need the cannon or want to do it for XP would be a good idea to do before this weekend, so watch out for that. Also, there's increased node spawns and reward points at Runespan, so this is a really good way to go for that rank 1 esteem or build up loads and loads of giant pouches in your bank. You have a bonus chance on jeweled statues with a Ring of Wealth, and double chance of a scepter and Black Ibis at Pyramid Plunder. So if you wanted to go for that Black Ibis set or something like that, Pyramid Plunder could also be a good alternative to do this weekend. There's also enriched divination nodes spawning every 10 minutes instead of every 20, so there'll be twice as many enriched nodes in divination. Fishing spots stay in place twice as long, divination wisps last twice as long, and mining nodes and trees replenish twice as quickly. So just doing skilling in general will be pretty decent during this weekend, so if you have any of those type of skills that you just want to get up, the skilling weekend would be a good time to do so. And lastly, you have 50% increased base Big Chin Chomper XP. So if you wanted some Hunter XP, you could do 2 Big Chins a day during this weekend and get some nice extra bonus XP just from doing that daily D&D. Next up on the weekends, we have the Bossing and Slayer Weekend. This is on the 16th of December till the 19th of December. During this time you will receive the following: increased chance of rare drops and enhanced Ring of Wealth. So this is good for both Slayer and Bossing. Charm drops give 1 more charm than normal, So when you're doing your Slayer task, you're going to get some insane amount of charms during this weekend, so that's pretty cool. You have a 50% increased base Slayer experience. So whenever you're slaying, you'll get 150% base experience, which is pretty nice for Slayer, as it's quite a slow skill sometimes. Speeding that up is always a good thing. Over the period of the weekend, all assigned Slayer tasks are assigned as they would have been using a Slayer VIP ticket. This is probably one of my favourite things about this weekend, is that you don't have to use tickets and you have a chance at 2 different tasks every time you pick up any assignment, so you're pretty much guaranteed to always get something good. Then also on top of these things, there's 10% cheaper instance fees, so if you're bossing, you can boss for a little bit of a cheaper cost. There's extra training points from boss training, so if you want to bring your friends along, teach them how to boss during this weekend, you'll get extra training points from training them up, and that will go towards the title that you can get from getting 1,500 points. And lastly, but certainly not least, the Mazcab raids can be looted once per day, which means you can loot them way more often, and this weekend alone will allow you to loot them multiple times, where you can normally only really loot them once in a weekend. So that's pretty awesome. I'm really looking forward to this weekend, and I'm definitely going to include this in my Slayer series videos and try and get a really high amount of XP just in this weekend, so I can put it all into a video and show some really crazy gains over the weekend. Another really awesome weekend for me personally is the Clue Scroll weekend. This weekend is from the 23rd to the 26th of December. During this time you will receive the following: 1 free reroll per Clue Scroll per day. This means that you get a free reroll. Instead of having to do 3 clues to get that reroll, you'll just get that reroll, which is pretty cool, so you have double the amount of chances to get some good reward. Jilly Willikers gives you a free clue scroll of your choice per day. Note that the clue scroll tiers have entry requirements, and these entry requirements are: the easy clue scroll is between levels 37 to 1400 in total level, medium is between 1401 and 2000 total level, hard is 2001 to 2500 total level, and elite is 2501 plus total level. So the higher you are, the better clue scrolls you'll get given for free each day. Clue scrolls will award a box containing festive food with a chance of including some of the following items, as well as their normal reward. These boxes can contain Slayer VIP tickets, Silverhawk Down, untradeable springs, charms, and large XP lamps. So it makes clue scrolls even more worth doing during this weekend, as you get a free reroll and you get an extra piece of reward. You also have an improved chance to get clue scrolls from drops and pickpocketing. So during this weekend I'm going to spend it pickpocketing elves in Prif, getting as many clue scrolls as I can, completing them for you guys, putting it into a video, showing you some of the ways I complete clue scrolls, and then just little tips and tricks alongside my loot from them, and hopefully I can get something good to then put into the video. So I'm definitely looking forward to this weekend, and if you enjoy doing clue scrolls, then I'd highly advise you to get in on this weekend. This is a new addition and it wasn't in there last year, so I think Jagex done a really cool thing by including this. I'm definitely very happy about it. Obviously Christmas is during this weekend, so it's one of those things where people can't be on as much, and I'll personally be out with family a fair amount, but I'll be on as much as I can, grinding and getting those clue scrolls done, and it'll just make that chill out after seeing family even better. Next up we have an actual week of bonuses. We have Ports Week. This is on the 30th of December till the 9th of January. During this time you will receive increased voyage rerolls from 15 to 25. All ports voyages return 30% extra trade goods or resources. Barmaid missions also available on Saturdays and Sundays. This means that you have a whole week of extra ports gains. If you're doing them every day, you should be able to rack in some extra resources and trade goods, etc. just from this week alone. This could boost you way ahead in your progress in order to unlock the comp requirement or unlock superior Tetsu, etc. Coming towards the end of the weekends, we have the Minigame Weekend during the 30th of December to the 2nd of January. This coincides with the Ports Week. During this time you will receive a whole bunch of different things to choose from. This one definitely has the most variety to choose from and some really cool bonuses. You have +1 Castle Wars gold tickets per game, so if you're going for any of the Castle Wars outfit, now would be a good time. You get an extra 600 daily bonus points in Cabbage Face Punch Bonanza, which means you would get 1,200 daily bonus points in it, as you normally get 600 anyway. This means you can get 2,400 points very easily in about an hour and a half to 2 hours, and you only actually need 2,000 for Seedicide, so it would be a good time to get Seedicide, as it can give you crazy amounts of farming XP while doing Slayer on tasks like Dark Beasts, Aqua Knights and the like. Or if you've already got Seedicide, it could be a good time to stock up on some Slayer VIP tickets, as they're always really handy to have. You also get double points from Pest Control / Conquest, so if you wanted to get some points or finish off that Superior Elite Void, that could be a way to do it. You get double bonus XP and gamble rewards in Barbarian Assault, so the bonus XP in Barbarian Assault for agility is crazy anyway, so if it's doubled during this weekend, you can get silly amounts of bonus agility XP, stock up for a very long time. Bosses killed in Dominion Tower count as 2 for the purposes of reward unlock. It's quite a big comp requirement to do Dominion Tower and get certain things done, so it could be a good time to look into that for this weekend if you want to go for comp. You get extra points and +1 medals from Fish Flingers, so if you haven't got the fishing costume to give you bonus XP yet, you could also get that. You get double points from stealing creation. You can get the Sacred Clay tools, and you can then destroy those tools for it to become bonus experience. So you don't actually have to use the tools in order to get the bonus experience from them, which makes this a good way to get bonus experience in a skill like fishing or mining, etc. You also get double zeal from Soul Wars, which gives skillers a good way in order to try and get some experience from Soul Wars at a faster rate for something like Slayer. So like I said, there's a huge amount of choice during this weekend on what you could play and what you could do, so that's definitely a really cool one and a fun one to do with friends. The last but definitely not least, we have the Dungeoneering Weekend. This weekend is from the 6th of January to the 9th. During this time you will receive double tokens from both regular Dungeoneering and Sinkholes, and base Sinkholes lamp XP increased by 50%. So even if you don't have that much time to actively play on the game, you could do your daily Sinkholes and get 150% base XP from every lamp and just get some crazy amounts of gains that way. You also sometimes struggle in finding a team in Dungeoneering, so this weekend could give you a chance to easily find a team in the Dungeoneering worlds that sometimes are like ghost towns nowadays. And I will make sure to get my Dungeoneering guide out before this event, so that you guys who don't know how to Dungeoneering effectively or don't understand the skill will have a good idea on how to do it. I will also include a sinkhole guide in my Dungeoneering guide. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this different style of video. Just a quick rundown of what was happening over the time and why you might want to do it. I tried to speak and give examples of why you would want to do these things, and I'll make sure to get some videos out there that link into all of these weekends so that you guys can get some gains by knowing these things or just enjoy the content in general. As always, let me know in the description if you have anything you'd like to see particularly in the future. Give the video a like if you enjoyed it, because that helps a ton. Subscribe if you're new for future content. As always, you can join my friends chat, Maikeru, if you fancy a chat. Goblin Slayers clan is open to everyone, so you can give me a message in game or in the clan chat or friends chat for an invite there. And the Discord link will be in the description if you want to chat on voice communications rather than in game. Thank you so much for all the support you give me. Really enjoying making all of these videos for you guys, and it's really fun thinking of different things I can make that will benefit you. Until next time, see ya!